buddy.
Oh, what episode are we on?
This is 7.
Oh, well, welcome to episode 7 of my podcast, His Man Cave. I'm Glenn Stewart.
I'm Jonny Gates.
And, y'all, first things first before we introduce him.
All right.
Yeah, get on those notifications.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, and the notifications you have to actually do some fucking work.
It's not that much work.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, like we want y'all to let's get 100 subscribers by Sunday, or we're gonna come to your house and kill your firstborn.
I'm not.
You're like, I don't do shit.
I'm not doing
Sunday.
that. Because what if one of them firstborn is like pretty big fella?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I feel like our audience is old people. Anyway.
Oh, okay, nice. Shit all over the audience. Good job. Sounds like fun.
No, I'm saying I just don't imagine it's just a herd of geriatrics that are like, I love those two young men. They're just really giving it their all.
All right. Well, tonight we have our friend here. You want to introduce him or I?
You can.
I don't remember his name. It's Jeffrey Johnson.
Jared Jordan.
Jacob Johansson.
All right, you got it.
Yeah. Oh, he got it right? Oh,
Got it.
Jared
Hi.
Jordan.
Hi, guys.
Can
What's up?
Nada. You're looking at it.
That's it.
Episode 7.
Episode 7.
Yeah,
Lucky number
welcome.
7.
Yeah, dude. We appreciate you coming out.
Yeah,
You made a long ride to get here, didn't you?
I did. It was a total nightmare, but
What was
just
so
the
nightmarish
promise.
about it?
It was rainy and dark, and these Louisiana roads suck.
See, you know what?
I don't take offense to that
Just
at all.
going straight into.
Well, like my boss does that because he's from fucking Lufkin, and he's all like, "Oh man, every time I'm into Louisiana, I instantly know."
Well,
There's some
Lufkin
really
sucks too.
Yeah, I
People
was
from
gonna say-
Texas hate Lufkin, so
like, Lufkin's roads.
Well,
people
one of
from Tyler talk mad shit about
One of the things
Lufkin.
I hate about Texas is when you go into Texas, you have an east, a main, and a west of everything.
Yeah.
And if people don't put that shit on the address, you don't know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's either going to be 100 east, 100 main, or 100 west. And
It's a
if you
big
get
state,
it wrong,
you only have so much space
I mean,
to
I
cover.
get it.
and-
Yeah, I get why they do it, but man, I used to run water over in Texas a lot, and
Yeah.
that shit, man. Until you got that down, once you got that down, and you actually started learning like where something was, and you updated your information, it made life a lot easier. But
Yeah.
when you leave it up to just customers or customer service people, they don't get that info. They don't
Yeah.
think about it.
And what's worse about it is like the east and west difference. Like it could be across town, like half the time. That's how it is in Tyler. a
I
lot.
know.
So yeah, I
Got that
get it.
loop, thank God.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
You like living over in Tyler?
I do. Yeah. That's all I really have ever lived in. So
Okay.
it's
So you were
It's
born
home.
in Tyler.
born in Tyler. Yep.
Yep.
I think I lived in the same house for like 23 years.
Damn.
Like my
How old are you
parents
now?
Never, I'm 29.
Oh.
His parents were stable household. Rub it in, piece
right.
of shit.
Yeah.
They're still together. I don't know what's wrong with them.
We're
Oh,
from
man.
broken homes. I got really excited about Texas today because I'm kind of a nerd,
Right.
and I found out that they found a giant dinosaur like in Dallas, and I'm like, oh man, that's really close.
What kind of dinosaur?
It's an
Streptococcus.
No, Acrocanthosaurus. It's huge, but
Asking the wrong motherfucker.
no, I'm just saying it was really cool to me because I was like, oh my god, that's so close to home. And then I realized Louisiana doesn't have any options, so we can find like a fucking whale.
Well, we might be able to find something. Might be something there.
Yeah, no,
Just
it's
got to dig deep enough.
like you have no idea.
Really, really big mud bug.
So
or
damn
something,
nerdy.
Or whatever
So
y'all.
damn
people from
Dude, I
Louisiana
saw.
talk about.
I don't remember who I was watching the videos with, but there was like an 11 or 12.
It
was that me and you?
It was me and you.
Oh my God, dude! This crawfish that this guy pulled out of the water was like,
At what point is it just a lobster?
dude. That's what I was like. Oh, what are these like lobsters? He was like, no, man, they're fucking crawfish. And I, no, fuck that, dude. The
I think
pictures
it's
on
just
this
a
thing.
lobster on vacation.
The
in
pictures
freshwater.
on this thing were amazing. That's exactly what it was. A lobster on vacation. Honey, we're going to the freshwater. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No.
gonna go with no on that.
No?
It's crayfish.
Guys, we're all stand-up comics. We'll be at Mardi Gras.
Yeah, might as well go ahead.
Come see these bangers just like that.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of dad jokes. Well, there's going to be a couple people doing dad jokes. You won't be doing dad jokes.
I don't
no,
have
I
any
don't do
dad
that.
jokes.
I don't do them.
You don't do them. Man, can I tell you how excited I am about that show that we're doing?
Oh yeah.
And you want to plug
In
it? Let's
Mount
plug it.
Pleasant?
Mount Pleasant. Mardi
Yeah.
Gras.
Oh, is that what you were already plugging?
That's what he was
that?
plugging. Yeah, you didn't hear it?
No,
He was saying, come
because
here
I didn't
this.
even know the name of the bar. All I know is you showed me pictures of it. And I'm like, oh man, I love doing comedy in front of a fucking dance, like a dance floor, and
I mean,
it's this lovely like
I'm just happy to be
emerald green, just disaster.
I'm just happy to be here. I can't even lie
It's
to
a
you.
lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Are you excited about it, though?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is this
Yeah,
going to
so-
be a regular thing for us that we keep doing shows for a bunch of crotchety old white people?
I hope so. It's
Yeah.
it makes for good stories.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, it's always a good time. You know.
I mean, we did that Petroleum Club show together, and I had a
Yeah.
good time with that.
I did too. Yeah.
Oh no, I enjoyed
It
it.
was.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, there were other things that weren't so pleasant about it, but it
Yeah.
was. I mean, it was a good time.
Yeah, I am excited about this being a pay gig.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I'm not disappointed about pay because I hadn't discussed it with anybody really in any of the shows that I've done.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
Yeah.
That's all me.
Yeah.
But I am excited right now about getting making this a pay gig and get some money out of this.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna frame it, whatever much I make.
Put it. Yeah. Take.
I think I'm going to
Put her-
spend it.
I'm
Put it
gonna
on your
frame it.
dream board.
I'm gonna frame
Just
it. Yeah, now it's my first money, man. First
Yeah.
money doing comedy. I'm framing that
You
shit.
could at least say save $1. Use it. Don't.
I'm not making just $1.
No, but that's.
I mean, in the case of emergency break glass, is fine.
Yeah. See, I kind of did that too. The first $5, not really that I made, but I got $5 back from a cover I paid to get in.
Oh,
And they're like, "Oh, you performed on it. You don't have to pay cover." And they gave me $5 back, and like I carried it around with me.
like that
It's
was,
like a
that was your
totem.
first $5.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a professional now.
That's right.
Got
I don't
paid
pay
to do comedy.
covers.
That's it, motherfucker. You know, you check my name is on the list, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
So,
man.
now I
So,
get it.
have you ever been to this Mardi Gras place?
Yeah, I've been there one time.
Did you
It's,
do comedy there?
No,
or
no,
eat?
anything like that.
How's
it
their
was
food?
just, I don't know. It was just,
Well, why were you there, Jared?
just.
Were you robbing the place?
Actually, Kyle had a little movie night thing going.
Oh,
Is that the guy that's putting on the show?
Yeah,
I haven't met him yet.
yeah.
I
he's
have.
he's made a couple of his own movies, and he had a movie night there.
Kyle what?
Moody.
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 Not to be confused with the guy from Saturday Night Live a couple years ago.
Was there a guy named Kyle Moody on Saturday Night Live?
I think so. It's Moody or Mooney.
Mooney. I don't.
Probably.
Man, I hadn't watched Saturday Night Live. They did get me recently with that Oscar skit. Did y'all see that?
I haven't seen it
The
yet. I've
Oscar
seen
the
it.
Grouch skit.
Yeah, I haven't
man,
seen
that
it
shit
yet.
is hilarious.
Yeah.
no,
You didn't see it?
no.
Did you
Oh
see
man.
the one they did a couple years ago? It was like The Rock played Bambi, and it was like in the Fast and the Furious type.
I
it's
did
like
not.
The Rock plays Bambi, and Vin Diesel was Thumper. I'm always thumping.
Who was the hunter?
Always.
I don't
always
remember,
thump.
but it was somebody. That was,
No, I didn't catch that. Saturday Night Live doesn't catch me very often.
Yeah, I used to be a big fan, but now it really just depends on if it's just the host that I just got to see, or if like.
Last one I watched was when Betty White hosted.
I couldn't even tell you. I didn't know she hosted that shit.
Oh yeah.
I like the opening monologues with comedians. Like Louis C.K.'s opening monologue was great.
Oh yeah.
Dave Chappelle's was really good. And I like Dave Chappelle. I watched part of that one because that was that whole election stuff with him and Chris Rock. That shit was pretty funny. So
Yep. So I used to be a big fan of it, but just kind of got a little too political. Like political humor is okay every once in a while, but that's all it is now, and it's all very one direction. It's like, it's boring.
In what direction would that be, Jared?
downhill.
Just, eh.
Oh man, yeah. No, I am excited to do this show. I think it's gonna be good for all of us.
Yeah, it's
Oh
be a
yeah,
good
no,
time.
I'm excited about it. I love it. That's what I was telling him. There's only a few ways that this can go. We're gonna do great, or we're gonna be like, man, we could have done better, or we're gonna have to fight our way out.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about it.
I don't think we're gonna. Have
Either
to,
way,
I
it's
don't think
gonna
we're
be
gonna
a
have to
party.
fight our way out.
Yeah,
You'd
what
be
y'all to know if it
surprised.
goes
Surprised.
down. The best I'll do is just be in the car waiting.
That's fine. Just keep it running, man.
Yeah.
That's all. That's one of the things we need is getaway.
Yeah, don't look to me to
Oh, great.
back anybody up.
That puts a lot of pressure on me.
Why?
Well, I mean, me and you together, I feel like we'd be a really good buddy.
Something tells me I'd just be like, fellas. I mean,
Yeah.
I understand him, but me?
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, great. So you're gonna leave me in
No,
there?
I'm not gonna. I'll be able to get you out of there too.
Like I
No
said,
problem.
I'll
You're
rev
gonna
up the car.
nego-
We can get out of there.
negotiate.
That's right. I'll talk him off.
I
the
flicked
ledge.
that Corolla into sport mode and
Oh man, we'll be out of there in no
be out of
time.
there, man.
Jesus.
So when did you get into comedy?
Probably about a year and a half ago.
Oh,
So you and me are
We're about right there.
we're close together.
Yeah,
I haven't been doing it long either.
I actually kind of had a little bit of a different intro than just like going to open mics and stuff first. I just kind of went for it. We had a bar in town that was doing comedy shows, and they were looking for hosts and stuff, and I was just like, oh, I'll be
Did you
glad to
host?
do it. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
that
haven't
was my
done that
first
yet.
time I ever did comedy, because they're like, oh, you've been doing comedy a while? And I'm like, yes, I have.
Oh, so you lied.
I did.
Been
And,
doing it forever.
yeah.
Man.
And then I just kind of packed the house with all my friends and
Fucking A, man. If you can do it that way, hell yeah.
kind of coasted for a while.
Fake
and
it till
then-
you make it.
Right before I went to California, I did a radio interview on 99X. And they were asking me, what's your big plans? What's your dream? What if you don't make it out in California? And it was way before like Me Too movements and shit. I said, I'll just rape my way to the top. And
Jesus.
I know that that's going to come back to haunt me.
Come back to you like a Louis C.K. hand job.
Do you remember that time you said you'd rape
Yeah.
your way to the top, Glenn?
I do.
Oh, hey, you seem to get a lot of success. Hey, we've got this radio post from a couple years ago. You remember saying this?
And well, see, the thing about me is I'm not apologetic.
Yeah,
So I'll be like, yeah, I said it.
I said it.
Unless they're talking about taking away a $10 million contract. And they'd be like, no, that shit's fake, man. I don't know what
Yeah,
they got
fake
that
news.
from.
No, that guy was fat.
They-
He would have done it. He would have done
That
it.
wasn't me. Look how fat that guy
That
is.
guy's a fat son of a bitch.
Man.
Imposter.
Ah, an imposter.
So a year and a half,
Mm-hmm.
you started as a host,
Yeah.
which is a weird place for someone to start.
It really,
In
yeah.
comedy.
Looking back, it was it's different. Yeah.
I haven't hosted yet,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I do good at it or not.
Yeah, I haven't
Honestly.
really hosted
probably
since.
Not right now. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's a gift.
Crawl before you walk.
Well, no, the thing is you're a really good salesman, so you'd probably be able to read people a little bit, and that'd be great. But, like, I'm really good at hosting. I just hate doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I really do not care for it. Because it's mainly like, I don't know, it's just like, it's not what I came to do, but I'll do it. Like, anytime they're like, Glenn, you're up. I'm down, but it's just not my favorite thing to do. Like, unless they call me to do the Emmys, I do that.
Oh yeah, you think you'd nail that? This dude right here, he's not conceited. He's convinced. We
Yeah,
didn't tell
yeah.
you about his bio before you got here.
Yeah. It's not conceited, just very, is it self? Not a narcissist, just very self-aware.
I'm sorry I don't wash myself with my insecurities whenever I come to places. I'm
Oh
really glad.
man.
Nothing makes me happier than knowing that you two chodes are going nowhere.
Oh, this motherfucker here. This dude here. Here. Watch what happens
All
next.
right.
So this is the last episode of my podcast, His Man Cave. You want to start one with me, bro? I got all this stuff.
Yeah. Apparently,
So,
if I learn how to work a mic.
so
Jesus.
man, me and you were talking earlier, and we were talking about, I'd mentioned Coming to America, too.
Oh God.
I want to see that movie so bad.
You know what?
I want it to happen.
I had this weird, I thought I was in the Matrix moment while you and I were texting. Like you said, if you ever see, or we're talking about Coming to America too. I was like, I don't think I've seen it. And then you're like, yeah, it doesn't exist. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe it was Trading Places 2 that I'm thinking of.
And I
I'm
searched
like,
it, and it
also
yeah, it
doesn't,
doesn't
exist.
exist.
And I was like, I think I'm in the Matrix. Like maybe I was thinking of Toy Story 2. I don't know. Something 2. But yeah, I was looking, and then it was, I guess it was Beverly Hills Cop 2 I was thinking of.
There's one of those.
But then, like, I was looking at the IMDb page, and his little detective partner. The actor's name's Judge Reinhold.
And who's detective partner? Axel Foley's detective
I
partner
think so.
in Beverly Hills Cop.
Think so.
What did that?
Or maybe Beverly Hills Cop 2.
I'm trying to think of, because there was the two guys, the tall lanky guy and then the older fat dude were the two cops from L.A.
Yeah.
that he was friends with. I am terrible with names like
I
that.
don't remember. I know the actor's name's Judge Reinhold. I know that because I saw that and I thought that was a character in the movie, and
Right.
I was like, I don't remember a judge being in that movie. And then it was like Judge Reinhold plays something detective, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. And then I just kept thinking, I wonder if Judge Reinhold's ever played a character called Judge Reinhold,
I doubt it.
like the Honorable Judge.
The
Reinhold.
Honorable Judge Reinhold.
I think I'm saying his name right. Probably Judd with a silent G. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know actors' name. I know character names is what I remember.
He played the
shit like that.
stepdad in like the Santa Claus franchise.
Yeah, that's the
that
okay.
guy,
That
yeah.
is that cop. The fuck. Now that we're talking about, it, I can't
Judge
remember that cop's
Reinhold.
name. So, but When you were talking about Trading Places too, I think that'd be a fantastic movie to remake right now.
Yeah.
Because that's the Eddie Murphy movie and Dan Aykroyd, right?
Uh-huh.
Where they trade places, where Dan Aykroyd is rich and Eddie Murphy's not, and they trade places. And do it now. And what I was telling you is do it now and do it with put a Bernie supporter in there with like Bill Gates' money and just watch how much money they don't give away now that they have it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's like, oh man, I'll fucking tax the rich, and then give them.
That is my favorite thing on Saturday Night.
$300 million. Is that a skit that's already been done?
No, is Larry David's impersonation of Bernie Sanders.
Oh yeah,
It's so fucking accurate.
It's like, that's him, isn't it?
See,
Yeah.
I don't get very political, and the reason I don't is because I feel like I don't know a lot about politics, so
same.
So I'll sound a little stupid.
Yeah.
But with Bernie, I don't like his tweets.
Oh,
Like
really?
all
He
of his tweets are like, "We're gonna get them. We're gonna get all their money. We're gonna get them." And I'm like, that's like, whenever you're in any other part of the country, yeah, that might work. But like in this part of the country, be like, yeah, come and get it. Yeah, come on. Like nothing would infuriate them more than a small Jewish man trespassing to steal their property and money. I'm here to get your money. You're here to get your ass whooped. But like, not me personally. I would never.
Yeah, I don't
never
have the
hit-
money. He's not going to come knock on.
the elderly.
Well, he's not going to come knock on my door because I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
But no, I just think that like all of it. I think that it doesn't help the situation in this climate to your political. We're gonna get them.
I'm so over. I was listening to. I've got like 3 or 4 months worth of satellite radio for free, and I was listening to Fox News at one point in time and CNN at another point in time today, and I was just blown away at just how they both.
See,
It's fucking gross right now. The political landscape, I don't know how you are about it, and I'm not trying to get political here, but it's just so fucking disgusting on both sides. It just
And it's so boring to me too. I honestly
it's
I know
like really,
it's,
I mean, come on, just shit or get off the pot.
you should care what happens with politics.
well, no, if
I
they were
don't.
actually doing like, if it was actually political and not
Yeah.
personal, like personal politics is not what I think needs to be brought in there. If I don't like your mustache, that doesn't need to come into our debate.
hair freak.
Yeah, ginger bastard.
Ginger bastard. I don't get it, but we'll get off of that shit. Did you see that? Did anybody look into that UFC fighter that used an inhaler in the middle of the fight?
No, I didn't. It's badass though.
Dude, no. Apparently, like he was getting his ass whooped or something. I hadn't seen all of it yet, but he was like getting his ass
Unless
whooped or
it was
something.
like he was inhaling like crack cocaine and he just.
I mean, he was trying to catch his breath.
berserk.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
He was
like,
just trying not to die.
yeah, and I don't know what's going to happen with him. I don't know if he's. I don't know if he won or lost a fight. I don't
Yeah.
know if they're booting him or fining him or anything
Yeah.
like
So
that.
what's the issue? Like they had issue with him taking
They have a suspension against albuterol.
Well, I mean, he had it in his pocket, and the ref said, "What is that?" And he said, "It's my." He said, "It's my D's nuts." He said, "That's my inhaler," and he said, "Can I use it?" And the referee didn't say nothing. He was like, "It's USDA approved or whatever," and hit it. So, and people were talking shit about it. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I just thought it was crazy that this motherfucker brought an inhaler into the ring with him.
Why would it be crazy if you're an asthmatic?
Yeah.
Why would you be boxing if you're asthmatic?
Same reason that they
You
have the
saying that people with
Special
asthma
Olympics.
can't-
I am.
Yeah, he wasn't like
No, but like,
special
I mean,
boxing.
it's something I have never. I haven't watched every UFC fight
So
in the
you're
world. I'm not
telling
a
me
huge.
you're telling me that if he has breathing issues, you don't think he should fight?
I mean, I don't.
You have breathing issues, and I think you should fight.
But I'm not going
Like,
to.
in fact,
And if
I'm counting on it.
and if I did get in there, I don't think I could use an inhaler to catch my fucking breath. I think I'd have to do that naturally.
Yeah, I think if you hit the inhaler, that's just an automatic throw in the towel. I think.
I mean, does that make sense?
I don't think it is.
Yeah,
think
that's
that,
true.
I
Yeah,
think
he
I think
should've-
that if you're the guy that's like, nah, don't let the asthmatic breathe.
Yeah,
then-
I think what they should have done is they should have had a UFC certified person handling his inhaler.
And
Because I mean, he could have easily gotten like some brass knucks in there. I mean, think about it. If they didn't notice an inhaler,
Yeah.
this could have taken a nasty turn for a worse. Like, what if he's like losing and he just pulls out a gun? Pow, pow, pow.
yeah, no
You're
shit.
like,
Fuck
yeah,
this shit.
I got a new inhaler.
Win's a win, bitch.
Yeah, motherfucker. TKO, motherfucker. Yeah, and look, and I obviously, if we had somebody here that was, running the show, we'd be able to look it up and see details of it. And unfortunately, I don't have those details.
It will happen.
It will happen eventually.
We're getting better.
But I don't think. I think it's odd. I've never seen a boxing match. I've never heard of it.
So does this bias also go into like NASCAR? You think they should shit themselves instead of having a shitter in the car with them?
Well, I mean, is there a shitter built into the car? Okay, then what's the...
Well, no, I'm just saying they have
talking about anything
I mean,
else?
the inhaler's not built into
they have
the
an
inhaler's not
air
built
conditioner in
into
there,
the
too.
ring. You know what I'm saying?
Just
It's not over in a corner. He can run over and risk getting knocked out trying to get an inhaler. I mean, it's not like that.
Well, my thing is if he had the time to use his inhaler.
It was between matches. He was sitting down and on.
Well, if they let you put
or not matches, but between rounds.
That you need to consider that inhaler his little Mickey. You got him, Rock. Like that's what he was. Just
puts a little toboggan on it and sweats.
This dude right here. You motherfuckers are.
Got him, kid.
You got him. Take a deep breath. You got him, Rock.
Look,
you
I
can't
take a
breathe.
deep breath and I choke to death. I need an inhaler.
You got breathing issues, Rock.
Yeah.
The one guy that sounds like he has 80 years worth of emphysema. He's in control of the.
Yeah, that should be. If ever there should be like an animated voice for an inhaler, it should be. Like
Take a puff on me, fucker.
Yeah, try Brelesta. It'll work great for you. If you have breathing problems from smoking cigarettes for too long, take my advice, Mickey McGee.
Now, if he gets out of the ring and lights a cigarette, that's when I have an issue.
He's a gangsta-ass motherfucker.
No.
No.
Because maybe I believe that you should fight with asthma, but I don't believe that you should smoke with asthma. That's dumb.
Yeah.
He's got standards.
I do neither, so.
You don't
I don't
smoke?
when I was like a kid,
Oh,
like
so you
16,
so you think
17.
so you think it's a kid thing? No, I'm just kidding.
No. I just like when
Hush, young man.
Yeah, when I could legally buy cigarettes, I was just like, it's not as fun anymore.
Oh, it was like that.
Yeah, and it was the same thing. I used to dip snuff for years and years, and then the day my mom found out that I did that, I mean, I was still like 26 when she found out, but for some reason I didn't want her to know. But the day she found out, and she's like, okay, I'm just like, oh, it's no fun hiding it anymore.
Yeah, I'm not in trouble. Oh
Yeah.
man, this is supposed to be a bad thing.
Is that the way you feel about porn too? I'm just asking.
I don't know. I don't. My mom never caught me, I guess. So.
You guess.
Well, you
The
have
wife's
I would have
plenty of
remembered.
I
times,
was gonna say, your
but,
wife,
yeah.
you have a wife.
Yeah. I mean, my mom did do my laundry for years.
So what does your
I'm
wife
sure
think about you pursuing comedy?
She's was a little skeptic and on the fence about it first, but now she's real supportive about it.
So she didn't go, you're not real funny.
Yeah, for a while she did. She's like,
Oh, love you, honey.
yeah. It was, it was, you get a lot of laughs with your friends in the audience. Yeah, and I was like,
ouch. Hey, there's something in my back. Would you
Yeah,
pull that out?
yeah.
Oh no, I think that's the kind of honesty you need,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
No, my wife is like the wife on Dewey Cox. She's like, you're never going to make it. As I'm walking out the door, I'm like, thanks.
Thanks.
I'm like, hey, you coming to my show? And she was like, oh, you have a show? Oh, that's right, the comedy thing. And
The
I'm
comedy
like, yeah,
bills,
thanks, bye.
The comedy skits.
Yeah.
You doing your comedy
it
skit?
ain't paying
Yeah.
the bills, so she'll talk shit about it.
Oh, I think my wife's just happy to get me out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she's just like, oh, you got something to do?
Yeah,
That's better than you being at the house bothering me.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to watch you do the dishes.
And,
Yeah.
she'll do that half asleep thing when I get home because it'll be late, and she'll be like, was it a good show? And then she's sleeping before I
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, I get that
Was
a
it
lot.
a good...
Yeah. She's not with me because a lot of times she'll come with me because
Yeah, she seems to be very supportive like that.
yeah,
I've seen
she
her.
is. Yeah,
I've seen
now
her a
she
bunch
is.
of times.
Yeah.
She laughs at all his jokes.
Now that she knows it's an open tab for the comedians.
I can vouch for the fact that the other night at the open mic, she didn't laugh at anything that came out of his mouth.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she wasn't there.
No,
Yeah, not
I'm
this past
messing-
one she wasn't there. But
No, I'm just messing with her.
You're a nice guy.
probably
tonight.
accurate though.
Well, I mean, if it's anything like my wife's heard it.
My wife, it's about her. A lot of the times.
She's like,
God damn, is he going to talk about me not, flushing the toilet when
Well,
I shit?
see, Beth doesn't understand that if she completely opposes the joke,
Yeah.
Oh, it's going in the set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If she fucks up and tells me she doesn't like it, that's the worst fucking thing you can do.
Oh, that was
Make you
terrible.
like it, or I'm
Oh,
gonna
I think
say
that's
it-
inappropriate.
yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Let me change that word to cut. Anyway.
Look at that. Look at that. First, it's at the top of the list now.
Oh man.
Yeah. But anyway,
Y'all ready for Halloween?
I guess.
I used to
Yeah.
throw a really big Halloween party. And
You were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Halloween a lot.
Do
We just-
y'all have kids?
No, we don't have
Okay.
kids.
Thank God.
Yeah, just the
Well,
doge.
you don't want to have the
What, thank
conversation
God
about
for
kids.
That I don't have children, or what was the thank God for?
Yeah, what's that all about?
What's that all about, buddy?
That you don't have kids.
Yeah. for my sanity, or
Yes,
for the sake
that's
of
it.
children that I
No,
would parent?
I mean,
For the sake of the rest of the world, that you have to release those fucking things on.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Because that is something that I have to deal with. Think about is I'm about to release these things onto the world,
Yeah.
and how do I make sure they're not assholes?
If my kids are like me, they're gonna be dumb as shit.
Oh, yeah?
Life's gonna be hard for them.
If they
See,
got the good,
why doesn't he say shit like that on stage?
his wife is there.
I'd be laughing my ass off. I love honesty.
Oh, you don't. Oh, what are you saying? You don't laugh at his jokes? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
No, I mean, I've been kicked off the front row of so many fucking shows
Yeah.
because I don't laugh. Like, I have, like, there's a few people that send me messages like, I'm going to do something I know it's going to piss you off.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
that's their joy at open mics is me fucking just looking at them like, what the fuck are you doing? Is that
Yeah.
something that's happening?
Is this really happening right
Well,
now?
yeah, we definitely had a moment like that last Monday night when you talked about one joke I did, and you're like, I better not hear that one at the show. And I was like, oh, God.
He just screamed that in the middle of
No,
your
no,
set.
no, not in the middle of the set.
Oh,
but-
Jesus! I say, Glenn, come on
Well,
now.
no, he said this
Like,
joke,
quit
and
sucking
like,
it up!
well, it's like it just didn't hit with anything.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, it was like he crashed a plane.
I heard,
was,
I
it
heard
was.
yours didn't either.
It was.
Oh, I couldn't even get a joke in edgewise. First of all, I'm going to make it perfectly clear. Though I appreciate the Bears open mic, the Bears open mic is what I consider the ground floor for if they hate it, the rest of the world will love it. Because they are an odd crowd of really opinionated, just new to being adults.
I've never had an issue there, even with my first show.
Well, no.
Crowd's always been. I've always enjoyed the
Johnny,
crowd.
you don't do offensive material.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you're his wife.
yeah, unless
Very
yeah, exactly.
offensive.
Well, if you're my wife or my kids, you think differently.
Right. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is
Like,
you
I don't like it.
Because fuck them.
you don't challenge their thought process is what I'm saying. Like the thing is my accent, my general demeanor, I'm everything they hate about their father, and that's just like this girl came up to me at the last one and was like, she said she was non-binary, and binary was a fucking operating system when I was a kid. Like, it's just ones and zeros. So I was just like, oh, you must not compute, bitch. And then I turned around and walked off having no fucking clue because I don't pay that much attention. Like, what does that mean? Like,
Why would you come up and tell somebody that?
Yeah, like, did it come up, or did she just walk
Well,
up
no,
to you and be
before,
like,
like,
Excuse me.
no.
as soon as-
Hi, I'm
Non-binary.
vegan and non-binary.
Ask me my pronoun.
well, no, here's what it was. I walked up and she first said, do you have a menthol cigarette? And I was like, no. And then she said, are you going to do what you always do here and just piss everybody off?
Oh, you've been here before.
And I looked at her
You're
and I'm
familiar
like,
with my work.
I was like, well, I wasn't planning on doing it, but now I'm going to
Yeah.
do it.
Oh, don't lie. You had play it, Donna. You told
Well,
me.
well, the thing is
Yeah.
I know that they're not going to like what I'm about to say
Yeah.
because it's typically a little politically charged.
Because you're saying it.
Yeah, I think that if I would have given you my set and you would have done it, they would have been like, oh man, that Jared is funny. The fact is, and I love Molly
You
to
know,
death.
I mean, you hear the little
I
like,
don't think I could do your jokes at all.
Yeah.
Well, no, like,
because you like to
they're
do
just
things.
like, oh, look at it.
You like to do things that are funny. I mean, that's right.
oh, is that what you're gonna
Right.
go?
Ugh,
See, I
I
think
don't
speaking
know.
of things that they want to
Uh-oh.
do that's fun,
Uh-oh.
like I love Molly. We're gonna get her on the show.
hope
She's
so,
super
yeah.
stoked. But like every time she fucking introduces me to the crowd. First of all, there are a lot of her friends.
Right.
And whenever you're like, oh, you got to have daddy issues to like this next guy.
Oh, well, I'll love him.
No, they're all like, oh, fuck. Great, it's Glenn.
Oh, I figured they all had daddy issues.
Every intro is some horrible abomination to like implying that I'm some kind of backwoods, fucking rapist. Fucking what is it? What'd she always say? Chris far less funny.
Yes, Chris far less funny.
Lost all that fucking weight so she can still make fat jokes. Shout out Molly.
I like Molly.
I'm not saying I don't. I defended her honor.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah, like she's a great girl, but I think.
You remember when he said that thing about the thing?
Yeah.
Did he tell you about that?
Now I do believe this. My last thing about that is I really feel like I earned an acceptable intro.
Oh yeah.
Like,
then,
maybe
from
like
Molly?
maybe like just something like our next comic is Glenn. That'd be that would be fine.
I would take that.
The next guy is responsible for a genocide of millennials.
Jesus, Molly, that's not even what I did.
That's not even me.
I'm pretty sure he was lighting puppies on fire in the parking lot.
I mean, I saw that.
Here's this asshole.
Yeah, here comes Glenn.
The next guy told me, you're going to love me as your stepfather.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I love a good intro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would, it's just a thing. Like
There's a back and forth y'all have.
Well, no, the thing is like it's a back and forth thing that I think we did have, but I have, like several times after my intro, I've decided just to throw the set away and roast her. Like, just because it's like, I get it. I look like the guy from, what's it fucking called? Metallica? Keith Filzone, blah, 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 blah. Every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
From
Yeah.
who? From what?
The lead singer of Metallica.
Yeah.
What's his
Now, like in this, like the way he looks now.
The way Glenn looks now, or
No,
the
the
way
way the Metallica lead singer looks.
yeah, the way he looks now.
Now,
Yeah.
old
Which
as
is
fuck
like Glenn now.
and just ragged and run down.
Yep, that's me. Ragged and Run Down. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Ragged and Run
Welcome
Down.
to this episode.
That's going to be the
holy-
name of my first album.
Holy
Ragged
shit,
and Run
Gravity
Down.
It's
wasn't
gonna be your
kind.
solo project.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ragged and okay. So what are your big plans with comedy? What are your goals? Do you set like monthly goals or weekly goals or career goals or
Kind of right now, I'm just kind of trying to get that finding your voice on stage.
Well, that takes like 8 or 9 years.
Yeah. But just taking gigs where I can. And
So do you prefer clean comedy or dirty comedy? Because you made a joke the other day about how you were going to have to bring out your PG-13 for the Mardi Gras show.
Yeah. No, I just I like dirty comedy. I just don't have many jokes of that. Like not that I purposely do that. It's just my thought process. I just kind of write silly shit. That's
okay.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh.
Silly.
So yeah, it's silly.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Oh no, that's like my mind goes straight to dirty.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
fucking
I can respect
time.
that.
Like for me trying to write a clean set, it has to be incredibly filthy, and then I can clean it up. That's the only way.
Did you hear about his library show? He did a clean show at the library.
Yeah, you sent me the video of that.
There's video of it?
Mm-hmm.
I still hadn't seen it.
I'll
You
send
tried
it
to pull it up that day and we couldn't find it.
Yeah,
Or you
'cause it's
couldn't find it or
private.
something.
She made it private, but no, it's
Must not be proud
17
of you
minutes.
guys. Of you?
17 minutes of
17 minutes of clean
comedy.
Glenn. Well, look at that.
I can do it. Well, I mean,
do it, man.
Well, I mean, you have to have some clean comedy. I don't recommend it all the time.
Well,
No, I mean,
There's just something about saying fuck.
Oh, my mom's going to have a field day with you.
yeah.
She's already called me. I was like, can y'all delete the F word out of your vocabulary?
Is that what your mom said?
Yeah, and then
you know what my mom said? Y'all are delightful.
Oh, well, I mean, my mom likes me. She doesn't like you. No, I'm joking. My mom did not say it, but she did ask me to delete the F word out of our vocabulary, and I was like, we're thinking about changing the name to my fucking podcast, His Fucking Man Cave, and she was like, you're a fucking asshole. Love you, mother.
Oh man, that's what we should totally do.
Change it to my fucking
My
podcast, His Fucking
podcast.
Man Cave.
His fucking man cave.
There you go.
Brought to you by Johnny's fucking mom.
Yeah, our number one
And
sponsor.
now our next segment, mommy issues.
Anybody have mommy issues? She hugged me too much.
Yeah, she was like super
Yeah,
supportive.
no, he had like a really great family. That
Oh, that's
stayed
right.
together.
Your family stayed together.
Go ahead and tell us about how it was over there living next to Beaver Cleaver. Yeah,
That
go
was
ahead.
pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish they were a little tougher on me. Like growing up, to be honest.
This
Like
dude
I wish
here.
they would have, like, not let me get away with what I did. Like I'd have went to college if they just like hit me once.
You didn't go to college either?
No, nope.
Me neither.
Well, I did about like a couple
Are you
semesters.
really
at-
complaining
I did
because
Ayers.
they were nice?
Yeah, kill me with love.
My mom, I love my mom to death. Shout out, mom. But man, she fucked up more birthdays and like my mom had a drinking problem.
Nah, my
had a little
parents-
bit of an issue with pills.
My parents may have gotten divorced, but they were fucking great.
No, I have great parents, but they were terrible to themselves. And of course, shit rolls downhill.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there.
Like my dad had a heart attack at 37 and was still at work. And he's like, I think I'm having a heart
I
attack.
think I'm having a heart attack, but I'm going to finish welding up this A-frame.
And they're like, get back to work, Carl.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Everybody's parents still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Still?
No tragedies?
No.
So you're a comic out of happiness.
I guess so.
Which is
yeah.
that's an
It's
odd
disgusting.
duck. That's an
Either-
odd duck
either
in the
that
comic
or-
world.
I'm a
something
comic
very
out of
repressed
happiness.
and
No, no.
I'm not a comic out of happiness. I'm a comic out of,
Well, no,
necessity.
they say that every one of us has this deep-seated depression.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I'm actually a pretty happy guy. And, like, I have my
I want
moments.
the camera to get my blank stare right now.
Well, I'm not talking about my demeanor. I'm talking about in my head. I typically remain
Oh,
pretty
up
positive.
here you
Yeah.
got like...
I don't let it out.
Going.
That's the music I fuck to.
Oh, yeah? Can you still feel her beard? I think it was the next line to that.
smell of stale popcorn and regret.
Oh, man.
By the way-
Speaking of the state fair, no.
Yeah,
They
I saw
canceled
there
it
was
tonight.
a. Oh yeah, I saw there was that what that tent was coming in on 920, or was that? A
Yeah,
circus
yeah,
by
that's
that,
that's the fair.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow.
nice.
Not with you.
Okay, you didn't have to say that because I
That's
figured,
mean,
but I appreciate you
but-
going out your way
I
to
mean,
make
you're
me
welcome.
feel like shit.
You're welcome.
He's going to eat... You gonna tell him, or I don't know if you
A
want
donut
a
burger.
donut burger. He talks all this shit about how much weight he lost going to eat a donut burger.
Well, treat yourself every once in a
Every
while.
Thank you,
He's
Jared.
gonna shit his brains out
Not-
if that's the case.
No, I mean, not all of us are happy with whatever we've dealt to ourselves, you know? Why don't you go gargle another bowl of ice cream, huh?
Oh, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't eat ice cream. You can.
You don't eat ice cream? That's delicious.
ice cream or ice cream.
I like ice cream with ice cream on
He
top.
can try all he wants to make fun of me, but I'm comfortable in my
Yeah, he is
fatness.
completely comfortable.
So fuck you, sir. I don't need to lose 110 pounds to feel good.
We already had this talk on the last podcast.
Was that the one that didn't get any audio recorded?
yeah, the one where I bitched
Dude,
about.
I shit all over him for 45 minutes on a podcast, and none of it.
Oh, really? 'Cause
Only
yeah.
video got recorded, no audio.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
Because I
we-
watched the
we
one where
deleted it.
you talked about your weight loss a little bit. That was a good episode. I was like, man, that's a different side of it. But no, I didn't see the.
Well, see, I'm
the
really
shitting
glad
on.
to hear that somebody thought that was a different, good point of view. Where I
Yeah.
mean, they don't talk about it.
No, I
They
like
don't-
it.
You couldn't move a lot of weight loss tapes with. You're gonna lose this weight and be a tad bit depressed about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it
Try
does.
Slim Fast.
Yeah.
You'll feel like shit when you're done.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
it happens to a lot of people. Sorry to step on
Yeah.
you, but
No, I kind of related to a lot when you were talking about, you changed a little bit and you didn't quite recognize what you see in the mirror. And y'all have to, like, excuse me if I, like, piss y'all off, but, like, I've been kind of, like, gaining a little weight lately, and, like, I just been
Why
like,
would that
"Ugh."
piss us off?
No, I meant, like, be like, fuck you,
well, just
skinny
because
guy.
he's
What are you
such a
talking
little
about?
guy already, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I gained some weight."
Well, no.
Now my
before we-
knees hurt.
No, before we started recording, he showed his misshapen body.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was
that's
I was mildly turned on. I mean, I got a semi, but
I mean, he's got a
good-looking
his
guy.
Nipples are a little bit bigger than I thought they'd be, but
Yeah, but yeah. I always thought I had small nipples.
Glenn's talking shit about nipples.
But yeah, no, so I get it. Like I said, I went to the doctor recently, and I've weighed more than I've ever weighed, and I was like, oh god.
you didn't go to the doctor because you gained weight.
No. It
Okay.
was just.
Because, see, unlike your parents, I have a doctor that's mean, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my doctor was like, hey, Glenn, you're as healthy as a horse. You just don't need to be as big as one. And then it was followed by that fucking...
You see what I got over here, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking about making us some sound effects. You know,
yeah.
Ba-da-tsh.
Yeah. No,
I got a
my.
friend of mine. I got a friend of
Okay.
mine that's going to help me do make us an intro song.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, it's going to be great. So, But you're the heaviest you've ever been. Does it fuck with you?
A little bit. That's kind of why I told you before. I'm kind of trying to cut back on drinking a little bit. It's like just get a little bit of the water weight
Well,
down.
are you active in any way?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. Like I sit at a desk all day, and then I go home, and like I need to get a. We were talking about we need to get a dog that's more like our lifestyle. Our dog's lazy like us.
Yes. No, see, if you do that, then you're subservient to the dog, and then that'll affect everything else.
You'll figure it out.
Yes.
Well, no, you'll get it
when you want to.
I mean, like, I'm not bragging, but like this morning I broke my own little record on the elliptical, so I was excited.
Nice.
5 miles, 35 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah. It's fucking booking it. The only problem is I'm still heavy enough that the elliptical makes a weird noise when I'm going real fast.
Teeters back and forth.
So
it was really getting after.
It was just like it was wheat.
That's them bolts going. Ah! Man, you can keep that on the table. You don't have to keep it back there. I trust that you're not going to spill it.
No, I get
doesn't
excited. My arms flail around
wacky
a lot.
flailing arm, flailing too, man. Did I
Yeah.
show you that video of me?
Yes, you did.
Dude, there's a video of this guy dancing with one of those wacky inflatable flailing arm too, man, and it looks you would never believe it wasn't me.
Yeah,
Ever.
really.
Yeah. Now, if I show you the video, you'd be like, yeah, that's you. That's you over here on Uri Drive in front of the Sears or something. What the fuck were you doing? Yeah, no, you wouldn't believe it at all because it looks just like me.
Embarrassing the hell out of your kids.
My daughter gets so mad at me when I.
You do that a lot? Just purposely embarrassing?
No, she says I embarrass her, but all I am is just being me.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's embarrassing to her is me saying like, "Love you, baby," or "I'll be back to pick you up in a minute." Bye, sweetie.
Just normal.
Just talking to her is embarrassing. Like I pick her up today, and her favorite song, that Lizzo, "Why Men Great Till They Gotta Be Great." She loves that song. She loves it's got a great beat or whatever. And I pull up to pick her up from school, and she's like, "Turn it the fuck off." And I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." And I just turned the radio off. And she was like, "Roll up the windows and turn it up to like 4." I'm like, "Oh shit, I think I'm in trouble." Yeah. Turn it.
Cuss in front of you.
Turn it the fuck off. No, they don't. I'm just
okay,
talking shit,
gotcha,
man.
gotcha.
They're not quite that. They'll fuck with me every now and then. Like when it's just me and them, and my son, like my oldest, he'll be like, "Can I do something?" And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Fuck you, Dad." And he'll give me the finger or something silly, I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, just mind your P's and Q's with that shit. Don't get too comfortable with it, because I will slap the shit out of you if you do it in the wrong time,
Yeah,
My
do it
dad-
just the two of us.
Yeah.
My dad used to have like an old blue wrecker, like a wrecker truck, and he had a CB that also had a microphone. And he would,
PA? Yeah.
so fucking awesome. He'd pull up into school and he'd turn like the wrecker lights on. He'd be like, "Attention, ladies, Joe's here." Just embarrass the shit out of my cousin. He'd be like, he's like, "Joe Lindsay's here. Ladies, line up. Please get in a nice organized line." He was so fucking cool.
I used to have one on my truck. I had a CB at one point, and I had a PA. Because, I used to do all that crap. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
And I had more stereo equipment in my cars over the years than Best Buy has in stock right now, guaranteed. I used to put stereo equipment in my car, and then it was basically my showroom. Somebody'd see it. They'd say, "Can I buy it?" I'd be like, "Yeah," and then they'd pay me to install it. I'd make money off of it, and then make money off of it, and then go buy something else. I did that shit a million fucking times.
Working the hustle.
Hey, they used to call me Hustle Man back in the day, as a matter of fact. It's what the ghetto guys called me. My homies, my G's, my low-down gangsta funks. Well, never mind.
I bet they did.
Yeah. No, I mean, look.
See, I feel like whenever he does that, he should pan to my face, which is just like, here we go.
Here we go.
Here it comes again.
Yeah, well, then when Glenn starts talking about how big of a legend he is, I'm like,
Let's say 9 times out of 10, I'm usually on Johnny's side, but you kind of lost me with Hustle Man.
oh, man. Hey, it's what they called me back in the Gap, son. You know what I mean?
No.
What? Oh, sorry.
No, we don't.
All right,
don't.
fine.
We don't.
Fine.
No.
Back to Halloween. I was asking y'all, are y'all dressing up?
Yeah, we usually do something.
Do you know what you're going to do?
I think we're just going to phone it in and do Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
I just get a white apron.
There you go. What about you?
Chelsea's going to get glasses.
I think I was going to go as Hopper.
From Stranger Things?
Yeah.
You doing like police outfit or Hawaiian shirt?
Hawaiian shirt.
He's the Grouch in that Saturday Night Live special.
Oh,
that
is
Saturday
he?
Night Live thing that made me laugh my ass off.
That guy's hilarious.
Dude, it's
That guy,
great.
He's such a nice human. You see all these interviews, and he's just a delightful person. I like to see somebody who's made some money and got some fame that's just a generally nice human being.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't wish that for you.
Sure. Wow.
I'm glad he's so kind to our guests. Well, I guess we
Yeah.
won't see you again until
Yeah,
the 15th.
I know. I drove through the rain to get here.
Uphill both ways.
Because we made the rain happen.
Yeah. Well,
You were dancing on Monday.
That's it. That was it.
Do you know why the Indian rain dance worked?
What's that?
Because they didn't stop dancing until it rained.
Oh, man, there's times around here you'd die of dancing.
Yeah, you'd be pissed. You'd be in shape.
So have you ever
Hurt
bombed
my
like...
brain. I thought that was it just facts or was that like a joke?
That's a,
It's a random.
I was like,
it's a random tidbit.
It's a random fact.
not
No, I
everything's a
don't-
joke, Jared. Sometimes
come
you just
on.
got to get information across.
Yeah, I mean, how many ridges are there on a dime?
Enough.
110.
Oh.
There's 336 dimples on a golf
Did
ball.
he lose you on that? Please tell me. Because, I mean, like...
I mean, I'll definitely remember it. When
Judge
if
me because I know
remember-
facts.
Yeah. I think if I
You know what you
take
read?
anything
You
away,
read one of those, like, 10,000 things you need to read while you're on the shitter.
I
bus.
did not.
He's on the shitter a lot.
I did not. My son read it to me
While he was on the shitter.
My nephew...
while I was on the show.
Yeah, while you were on the
My
shitter.
nephew's 11.
Serenade me.
And he called me and he goes, Uncle Glenn, I got a joke for you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let's hear it. And it's over the speaker in my car. And he's like, why does a duck have feathers on his butt? And I'm like, why? And he goes, to cover up his butt quack.
Very nice. Very nice. Good job, son.
And I started laughing. I went, that's great, but I can't use it.
No.
He goes, will you talk about it on your podcast? Will you, Uncle Glenn? I'm like, yeah, I'll
Absolutely.
do it. Shout out to Little Wes.
Little Wes, good joke, man. I like that dad joke. My son came and hit me with one, but it's extremely racist, and we had to have a conversation. So he told
called him
it
that,
to
buddy.
me. He told it to me, and I was like, bro, no.
People
And
don't use that
I
word
was like,
anymore,
you can't do that. And he was like, well, I get that, but I just had to tell you. And I was like, yeah, no, you can't. You can't. I mean, I understand that. I mean, I'm not teaching it to him, but his friends are. And I get that. But, bro, no. It was hilarious. I immediately called and told somebody.
Yeah.
But, bro, no, you can't do it.
My nephew got so sick and tired of my fucking jokes because I'd make jokes at his expense, you know. How
I
uncles
get it,
do.
little Wes.
And he was dating this girl named Azul, which is blue,
So, whoa, he's a gatekeeper?
apparently. No, so that's what I did. Is I quoted Ghostbusters, and he looks at
Did
me
you not-
like
I guess I didn't
he
pick
looks
up
at
on
me
the
like
reference.
Jared just looked
Yeah.
like, oh god.
Are
And
you
then
the key master?
And then he goes, her name is not Zool, it's Azul. And I looked at her and I'm like, why is she so sad? And he was just like, it means blue. I'm like, so does sad.
Yeah.
And like I'm considered a blue comedian, and he's like, this is dumb. I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm
And
not
I'm
talking
like,
to you anymore.
I'm like, well, break up with her and make my life easier. You know?
Jesus. This is my new old lady. Her name is Rojo.
Oh, great. Now
red.
she's red.
Jesus. Well,
It's always politics, red and blue.
red and blue. Is
One or
that
the
why
other.
the Crips and the Bloods are the way they are? It's,
Absolute-
it's
oh, yeah,
politics.
that's it.
Just,
Yeah, why don't you ask him next time you see one?
I mean, I know some. I could make that happen.
Well, I think we all know some shady people we're not proud of.
Proud of all of my friends. They've all done great in life. Well, those are the ones that are in jail and
I
the
had a,
ones that died. And
I'm not going to tell that story on this podcast, but I will tell you one later on that's a factual thing.
what do you have any other shows than what? What
Do
do you have any other shows coming up other than that one?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be in Athens, Texas, November 9th.
Is that the dad jokes?
No. That's I'm not on that show. That's that's going to be next Saturday in Tyler. A bunch of great comedians are going to be there. Daryl Felsberg, Aaron Ariampor, Brandon Davison. They're going to be there. They're taping it for. Actually, I think they said they're going to put it on Amazon Prime.
No shit.
Yeah, so
Very nice.
I'll come out.
Aaron is such a nice guy, and so
He
is
is.
Daryl.
I haven't
Yeah.
met any of them. Where's it going to be at?
Tyler, Texas, Liberty Hall Theater.
Nice. Oh shit, a theater. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Did
Good
I,
venue. And we've got a couple other comedians from Tyler doing guest spots too.
nice. Did I tell you who I talked to? I told you who I talked to at the brewery. See what I can get put together there.
Yeah.
Did I tell you my idea about the Bird High School thing?
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
I'm down.
If they'll let us do it?
Yeah.
Bird High School has a gangsta ass auditorium in it.
Yeah, I think y'all mentioned that once.
Well, I may have.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was on. Maybe it was on here. I heard it.
Did we talk about it?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Other
I
than
guess I
being the
didn't
best
remember.
guest you've ever had, I'm also an active listener of the podcast.
Fucking hey, dude. Appreciate that.
Wow, man, you hit the notifications button, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I
liked,
did.
subscribed, and got
Oh, and
notified.
that also reminds me, I got beef with you about something that happened on a previous episode. It was
Come
the
at me,
Mark
bro.
Q episode.
Come at me.
You had mentioned that you send a birthday text out to your friends that you like strip and it's seductive. I'll have you know, you sent me a text on my birthday, which was very nice, by the way, until I found out that you could have been stripping and seducing me.
That's on me, man. I didn't,
yeah.
I didn't
was like,
think
oh, I
this-
guess I'm not Johnny's friend.
No, I
Cool.
didn't think this early on in our relationship. You wanted to see what size my nipples were, but you came over tonight and you showed me your nipples, so I
right.
got you. I hit you back.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, next year, 360, however many days, whatever it is.
When
from
was
now
your
to
birthday?
September 30th.
Oh, so
Recently.
pretty recent that you were a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's every day.
How dare you send me a thoughtful birthday text and not be naked?
You know
It's,
what? I've known you
it's
for
my
a
bad.
while, and I didn't send you shit.
Sorry,
didn't
I'm not a
even-
big birthday sender
You know what? I
either.
used to think on like it'd be fun whenever Facebook's like, it's so and so's birthday, but then like one day it was like 8 people had a birthday on that day, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I do good to remember my family's birthday.
What
I've
I,
gotten to the point where I don't even wish them happy birthday on any kind of like even if I see it, I'm just like, well, if they don't text me.
don't
Yeah.
be the bigger person, Glenn.
I did for the longest time. And that
Just
just
gotta
puts you
take
in
that first
debt.
step, man.
I have a question for
Mm-hmm.
you. Best time you've ever bombed in your year and a half? Like you just ate shit so hardcore that it made you question your comedy.
Please just tell this motherfucker, dude, I'm cold and I've never bombed.
I say, imagine it'll probably be November 15th at Mardi Gras.
Yes.
Yeah.
That reminds me, there was a guy, we did a big show in Monroe, and we were doing a radio spot, and they're like, so are you guys going to be funny? And the guy's like, yeah, we're going to try. And I'm like, well, he can try.
Yeah.
I'm planning on being funny.
I'm going to be fucking hilarious.
I'm going to be great.
Yes.
That guy is going to be garbage.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I think also another podcast reference when y'all had David Allen on, he was talking about that third time bomb every time. I definitely had that. The third time
Yeah.
I did stand-up, just dead.
Well, I'm...
so was your third time Monday?
Man.
True.
Man. He hits below the belt around here.
No, I mean, you know what? I'd be throwing a fit if it wasn't true.
At least he's honest, right?
Yeah.
Not likable, but honest.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, we said we're going to try to keep these short and sweet. We're at 52. We got to get lower
Oh,
with
man.
them.
Time flies.
We've talked about this. Don't get mad at me.
Yeah. Okay.
It's no offense
So,
to
yeah,
you,
so
by
my
any
episode's
means.
the one we decided to shorten.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
no,
that's
see,
exactly
but
what I
no,
was
no,
saying.
no,
I
no,
just
no,
drive
no,
all
no,
the
no,
way.
no, 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 no.
I mean,
The
he
one
drove-
guest
he drove-
that drove.
Hear
drove
me
longer.
the fuck
He
out.
drove
when we-
longer to get here.
All right. All right.
I mean, David Allen had to drive 10 minutes.
I understand that. But
Mark
what you-
Pugh,
but what
it
you
took
guys
him a week to get here.
what you guys aren't listening to is me, and that's fine. And that's fine. As soon as we get off here, you guys you don't know what's up next.
I do know what up next.
Then why are you tripping?
Because I'm allowed to fuck around.
You're tripping. Man, I wish I wouldn't have just cleaned up back here. I'd knocked that fucking ashtray out. You're tripping. But no.
Yeah, we're close. You know, we'll close it out at an hour.
Okay, you want to do it full hour?
Yeah, give him an hour to speak, and then we'll kill him.
But
I
you-
mean, then we'll
But you said I could
but
kill
you-
him at 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock.
That's 9:01. You've missed your chance.
That wrong clock.
It still says 9:01.
Yeah, but that one says 9.
That one says 9:01.
Fuck that one. That one's wrong.
All right.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yep.
So anyway, what's your most favorite bomb? And don't say the ones that are over Baghdad. It's an Outcast reference.
November 15th, Johnny will be at Mardi Gras in Mount Pleasant.
Thank you for the plug. I appreciate
all
that.
three of us will be.
And,
I'm not gonna. My favorite bomb was probably that Pensacola show I just did.
Pensacola show you just.
Yeah, I did. I was supposed to do an hour. I get there, and then they have a band in front of me. And that was their surprise. I thought the surprise was going to be, we're going to pay you more money. No. It was, hey, I got a band. Everybody's going to get shit-faced. And They're going to play for 2 extra hours. When I got up on stage, this one lady's like, don't tell any jokes. We just want you to be an asshole. Didn't do any jokes. Just fucking verbally roasted and hate fucked the crowd. That's what I did. And all of a sudden, in the middle of me talking, I look at Beth and I'm like, how long have I been up here? And she's like, 2 hours. And they were laughing the entire fucking time. But I did 2 hours of just roasting all of these lovely people at Rocky's Bar in Pensacola, Florida.
And those of you that were there and want to tell Glenn how you feel about him, you can email us at mypodcasthismancave@gmail.com.
Or leave a comment in the comment section.
Do you want to shout out any of your Facebook shit or anything before we shut down for this?
Just Jared Jordan on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Are you on Twitter?
I am on Twitter.
Do
I
you
have
tweet?
like 14 followers. I started it like a month ago.
Are we one?
Did I follow you back?
I think so, yeah.
You
Yeah,
better
so.
have.
I did. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, no,
Not on ours.
Oh.
I'll follow him
Yeah,
on
we
the
need to do it on
podcast
ours
now.
so you get 15.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
So
Hell
yeah,
Making
check me
dreams
out.
come
I'm
true.
not that Jared on Twitter, and I need more followers.
Not
I'm new
that
to the Twitter
Jared.
game. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
not
shit
that
about
Jared.
that. I'm
Twitter-
an old man.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now, Twitter's it's great if you like enjoy talking to yourself.
Oh, so you love it?
Yeah, I think I have like 2,500 tweets, and I think maybe 4 of them have ever been acknowledged. Like one of them was, I lost weight. Thanks, fat shaming, and then Bert, Tom, and Joe Rogan were all like, good job.
Good for you.
Yeah,
For you.
felt famous for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Nice.
The same way you felt when we followed you back, you know.
That's right. That was a big win for
It was
me.
a big win, huh? Glenn,
big win.
Glenn acknowledged I exist.
Glenn, it was John. It was the fact that Johnny was part of it. Is what he got excited about.
Johnny's not a douche.
But Glenn is. Sorry, I got this frog in my throat.
Yeah.
Why so serious, Danny?
Anything anybody want to plug? You got anything?
I got a show at Mardi Gras. on
Yeah, when is that?
November 15th.
Really? What
Yeah.
time does it start?
I might have to check that out,
The
guys.
$1 million question. Do you know what?
You should totally come.
Yeah, you should totally
yeah.
come.
Yeah.
I'll even pick you up. I'm going.
Okay. Right on. Right on. We'll
Yeah,
make it
because we decided Johnny doesn't like to ride.
Oh, yeah. You like to drive?
Yeah, I'm a driver.
I am too. I kind of get.
So we're just gonna meet you there.
I guess so.
Oh, no. He's
Yeah,
gonna-
well, we were kinda-
He was going to go in the bourbon,
Nice.
in the captain's chairs.
Yeah. Well, I was actually going to talk to y'all about the show. I don't know how easy it would be to carpool. Like, just 'cause I don't know what direction-wise.
Whatever
we might
you-
be coming from opposite directions. So it might
Whatever
be
you
just
need, just let me know.
forgot.
We'll work out.
I totally fucked his mind up about it because he goes, we can carpool. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to map quest it.
Yeah.
And he's like, Glenn, how old are you?
MapQuest.
I'm gonna Street Fighter.
We can listen to Napster on the way too.
Ooh, Napster. Look at you. Stop at Blockbuster and catch a movie for the ride home.
Oh, man.
Right.
I always liked Hollywood Video better.
Oh, man, I did too. That's when weekends were gonna be lit.
I like Blockbuster because there was more of them. Hollywood Videos, there were only a couple
corporate
here.
puke.
Corporate.
Hey man, I used to.
Corporate sellout.
My
You know-
mom worked for Blockbuster, and so my mom had cervical cancer, right?
From Blockbuster?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Does that come from the tapes?
And her boss told her when she went to go get the chemo and stuff, he's like, you need to bring a doctor's note. And my grandpa only had one leg, and he walked in there, and he had this doctor's note wadded up. And he goes, here's your fucking doctor's note. And he goes, and if anybody ever goes and whittles on your fucking dick, you better have a goddamn note, too.
Jesus.
My grandpa was an ass.
I thought you were gonna say he hit him with his
That's what I was
prosthetic
thinking, beat him with
leg.
his leg or something.
He did take his leg off. He used to, because he had a wooden leg, he would wear like Bermuda shorts and then like some kind of shirt, like a bowling shirt. And he was walking through Home Depot, and my aunt was a cashier there. And this lady's like, oh, God, you just walk around town with that? And my grandpa pulled his leg off, sets it down, and goes, this is fine quality. This is a great leg. Why the fuck wouldn't I wear it? And she's like, the fact that, he goes, what you really need to be worried about is the fact that this store's infested with rats. That's all he just
But sir, I was talking about your eat pussy fuck bitches shirt.
He used to wear a hat that said Pimp Daddy. He got arrested for pimping hoes while he was waiting for my great-grandmother to come out of the beauty salon.
I got kicked out of St. Vincent Mall for wearing a shirt that said "Don't be a pussy."
He got kicked out of St. Vincent Mall and Albertsons because he looked like Santa Claus and he pulled a gun telling somebody he would cancel their fucking Christmas.
That'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time. Maybe not at a Brookshire's, but
He grabbed his
Yeah.
dick and the guy's like, "Hey Santa, what's for Christmas?" And he's like, "I got your goddamn Christmas right here." He was such a he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
Shout out, Pops.
shout out to Pops.
Yeah. Damn.
All right,
Are
15
you-
seconds.
yeah.
Good job. This was Jared Jordan. Y'all look him up. And
Come see us on the 15th.
yeah, on the 15th,
If you're anywhere near
Mount
Pleasant.
Pleasant,
Texas at
8 o'clock.
Like 8
8.
or 9.
8 or
is when it
9.
starts. Come on
Comedy
at
show.
8.
Yeah, just come
Yeah.
and see us, and Jared will sign autographs and feel famous.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Glenn will tell you stories about how much weight he's lost.
Mm-hmm.
And that time he said that thing about that person at that place.
Yep. Showtime at the Impala.
Showtime at the
Classic.
Impala. Classic. You remember when you said that?
No.
Do you remember when?
Johnny, how could I forget it? I think it was.
I think it was Monday.
Yeah, I think it
if
was
I remember
Monday.
correctly. It was chilly out. The air
Yeah.
was crisp. Humidity was low.
You know how
nice
you know
night.
something was good? When
Yeah.
everybody else talks about it and it doesn't come out of your mouth.
That's funny because
That means the legend was there.
up
legend
until
was
this point,
born
there's only been
there.
one person talking about it.
I know.
Now-
Jared just
now
brought it
there's
up,
two.
and then you brought it up. I mean, this is really good. This is really good traction for a joke.
Yeah, for a terrible. I mean, a joke. You're right.
It
Ladies
was
and
a good
gentlemen,
joke. It was a good joke.
ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate you checking
Episode
out
7 and
number
the 7.
7.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Seven
Dude,
in
we
the
really
book.
appreciate you
7
coming.
in the
Yeah,
books.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we're gonna we're about to record another episode for you guys that are listening to this right now.
Oh yeah, I know.
Jared's gonna be here, and we got another special guest coming.
Was I right?
Yeah, you're gonna hang out for a little bit. We're not done here.
All right.
Got another
Sounds
special
good.
guest coming. That's a homeboy of mine who I don't know if wants to remain nameless or not. So
We call him the Wizard
yeah,
because he doesn't get on camera.
he hasn't yet. I might be able to get him to tonight, but we should have a really good time.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Drops comments. The whole 9 yards.
But we're also on what now? We're on Spotify, Anchor.
Anchor, Spotify, Castbox. Fuck, there's like 5 of them.
Yeah, there are 5. If you go to the Anchor website, whenever you look us up, it'll tell you the 5 other things.
And I
then-
think I figured out how to get us on iTunes.
damn right you did,
I think I did.
because there's a lot of iPhone using sons of bitches.
Yeah, I think
out
I
there.
figured it
want
out on iTunes.
They want it.
So, all right. Thanks again. We're out.
Bye.
I ought to do like a do.